If we can't make jokes about the things that affect us on a daily basis, what we're going to be left with is this sanitized, boring strands of comedy that nobody cares about.
Make the ground shake.
Hi, I'm Kae Kurd, I'm 27 and I'm a stand-up comedian. Well, I came to this country when I was 6 months old. My parents were refugees, you could say I was as well. I grew up in Tulse Hill in Brixton. SW2.com. In a very diverse community, it was wonderful. I mean, I started off on the black comedy circuit and I thought that's where every comedian in the world started. Like, I thought Michael McIntyre started on the black circuit. I read a particular review and it was just like, he grew up on the combative urban circuit. Like, combative? Yo, I'm not fighting anyone on stage. Some of the language used is always very interesting because people don't come into contact with people from ethnic minorities. But if we're to put more people in those positions and people can see them and they're like, oh, they're just like us, you wouldn't be afraid. They can see somebody like me and they know that Kurds exist. When they watch the news, it isn't just like some faraway thing. My dad was a fighter against Saddam Hussein's regime. You need to be able to provide a sense of relief around those sorts of issues. And the one thing that annoys me is like, oh, you can't make jokes about something like that. If we can't make jokes about the things that affect us on a daily basis, what we're going to be left with is this sanitized, boring strands of comedy that nobody cares about. We're very afraid of talking about race, like the differences that creates. And simple things like applying for a job and you feel like, oh, is my name going to make a difference? With the emergence of social media, people have been a lot more vocal about their opinions in the last few years. But because back in the day, if somebody had a racist opinion or a certain thing, they'd just be like, yo, like, I'm not allowed to say that, so I'll just keep it in. Now it's like they go online and they're like, wow, there's 50 other idiots like me. And then that 50 see another 100 and that 100 see another 1,000 and all of a sudden there's a community. The sort of racism I've experienced in comedy is being at a comedy club and somebody go, I don't usually like you a lot, but I like you. Other comics have said to me, you're Kurdish, you're lucky you've got that angle. Kurds don't have a country to call their own. And I mean, I'd trade that for being a white male, wouldn't I? Seems great. What, you could go on holiday around the world? Everywhere? No problems? Oh, it's amazing.